What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy BT, and today we are here with this CFMOTO 675 SS. Now, I was able to pick up this motorcycle from Copart for about 50% of the value of the current going prices, so it'd be a little bit more of savings if you go up against MSRP, but at any rate, here's the bike, and you're probably looking at it and saying, man, what's going on here? What's wrong with this bike? Well, let's go ahead and inspect it and find out. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna see if this thing will start. So, I'm gonna grab the keys and go from there. All right, so to get to this battery compartment, we're gonna take off this top seat here. All right, so with the top seat out of the way, then we can see there's some Allen keys in here. They are a 5mm. So with those, we can lift the seat, and we are at the battery now, so let's see if we get a start. All right, it's turned over. All right, and we're in neutral, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a crank. Alright, so we were able to start this thing up. Looks like everything's okay from that perspective, but I do believe this battery is shot because if I pull off this unit, it completely goes flat. So we're going to take this battery out, see if we can revive it. This bike has probably been sitting for quite some time in the yard, so it's going to be a lot of cleanup that's needed here to get this thing looking good, but we'll walk around and look at the damage in just a minute. Alright, so since we know that the battery is completely shot, the battery may not be good at all at this point. It may be completely done. But we're going to go ahead and get this battery taken off. We're going to put it on a charger, see if we can build it back up, repair that battery. But we'll go from there and then we'll look at the damage. Alright, so here's what we're dealing with. I thought maybe this was probably just a very light laydown, but upon further inspection, not quite sure what happened here. We're going to have to assess to see if this handlebar took any damage at all. We can see here that the handle here for this bent, that's a quick, should be straightforward, easy repair. The way that cable is there, that looks like that's about to snap the screw portion of that, so that's going to have to get replaced. You can see some fairing damage here. We've got all this tape here. That's why I say this thing's probably sitting for a while, because the tape is completely disintegrated. In a sense, we've got this piece here. We've got another scratch here. Another scratch here. A little bit of scratch here as well. And we've got this that took a little bit of beating there as well. A little bit of scrape here on the backside. Very little scrapes right here. And then this here, because of the hit, this took a little bit of a hit there, but it also caused it to crack, so we'll either have to try to repair that or replace it. But here's the thing that I completely missed, and you couldn't see it. This is the first time I actually went and looked at a vehicle before purchasing, and because of the way, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting here, but because of the way that the bike was parked, this is why the front wheel is flat. So not exactly sure what happened there. But one side of the wheel is completely intact, no issues there from what I can see. But the other side there's chunks missing. And we also got some light damage up here. So whatever happened, it didn't look like it was extremely bad. But yeah, there's going to be a little bit of work to do here. From this side, the bike looks perfectly fine. Looks perfectly good. Looks like a, you know, good condition used bike. But it's also dirty from sitting in the yard, so we're going to clean this thing up and see what it looks like. See if there's any other things we missed here. Got a rusty chain. That's a telltale sign this thing was sitting for quite some time. So this guy here is bent. Looks like we just really need to replace this section right here. Everything else seems to be fine. But this is just slightly bent, or we can bend it back, whatever works. But a little bit of fairing damage, not that bad. This piece right here, if you swap this piece out, this piece here, you basically got a good bike here. Now, as I mentioned, you see the state of the battery, so we're going to get that thing charged up. But this is the beginning of the rebuild process. And we also, this guy that was here on this side, that is completely gone from that side. So yeah, we'll check the handlebars, see if they're good to go. But yeah, here, oh wait, we've got a mark here too. What's this for? Okay, little slight scratch. I don't know if you can see it there. After we get this thing washed up, we'll go over it again, but you can see a little scratch there. All right, so we're gonna get to the wash. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray this thing down with some iron remover, and then we're gonna get to work. All right, so we got the bike cleaned up. What do you think? All right, so as you can see, the bike is fully cleaned up. It's looking good. What are you guys' thoughts? Did I make out good? And any of you CFMOTO 675 SS owners, let me know what mods that you would do to this bike in the comments. Let me know so we can get to the mod list ASAP. But from what I can see here, this looks like a pretty good pickup. It's your boy BT. Thank you for checking out this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.